Shoryuken.
Like I said, it was severely damaged. And as you guys notice that these creatures, this is like not because you know that these creatures don't like the heat in here. It's like you guys notice it's seriously hot in here. But you notice that on each of the creatures, there's like seemed to be like a medallion on there, and when they die, the medallion just seemed to disintegrate.
My friend,
So,
these are not here naturally, and they had some sort of magical amulet that seemed to allow them to thrive in this terrain.
Huh.
well,
Interesting.
if there's one thing we've learned from this battle, it's that Yuri is good for nature, not for arcane.
Hey, he rolled 3 nat 20s. I'm not giving Yuri no shit right now.
Yeah,
Actually,
that was
I am equally good and bad at both.
Can I get
Uh,
some basilisk
The
blood?
bodies are still there, right?
Yes, the bodies don't disappear. Just the
Okay.
necklaces they had just seem to dissolve and disappear.
All right, I'm going to take.
I have 2 empty vials if anyone wants to help me get some poison. Say, you and Yuri like poison, right?
I will assist you in that.
Okay,
And
so go.
I try to get some basilisk blood with a
Alright,
19.
suppose you're able to get basilisk blood. We'll say with that you can probably get
I think I've only got one vial. So
only one. Okay, so go ahead and just fill up that vial with basilisk blood.
all right.
Were you the one who wanted to get poison?
Me and
That's-
Yuri. Although I think I'm just going to stick with giving Yuri advantage, because I think his survival's probably better than mine.
All right, Kenny.
Puddle's survival is technically better than mine.
I can
I mean,
do it if you guys
Boris,
want.
do you want to help out?
Sure. I
Alright.
can give you advantage if you like.
Go ahead.
Oh
and
no, I'm going to assist Puddles.
Okay.
I have +1 for nature.
14, and
I have
I
+3.
cast guidance, so already 4. I do 18 total.
18 total. Okay, I would say you can definitely get at least one vial of poison from each spider, and one of them, the biggest, you're able to get an extra. So you have 4 vials of other poison.
That would be great if I had more than 2 vials.
Say,
Oh,
how you doing,
shit.
buddy?
Let me see what I have.
Yuri was dumb when I rolled him, so I don't have my classic adventuring gear.
No.
I'll hand my 2 vials. Yuri, say, do you each want a vial of poison? I don't think me and Horus really make use of this. Sort
I
of stuff.
pour a regular healing.
My
but
friend, I
I'm-
don't put the poison on my fists. I put my fists in enemies.
I'm gonna
Say, do you want 2 vials of poison?
2 vials of poison unless someone speaks up.
I'm gonna give you a healing potion, say, to drink, and then we can use that vial to get one more.
Okay.
No. With the size of a healing potion vial, we might be able to get more than 1 application of it.
Yeah, and I've got a spare one, so if you 2d4
Well-
plus 4 or 2d4 plus
Well,
2, I
gave
think
you
it is.
2 greater.
Yeah, I've
Well,
got 2 greater. I've got just a regular
one,
healing potion.
Which one are you healing? Say with, because a healing is about the size of a normal vial, but the greater is like twice the
Just-
size of a healing, and the superior is like 3 times the size of a normal healing.
Just the
So,
regular
how much
one.
poison do we want? Their poison
regular.
did seem pretty decent.
So you get 9 hit points back, say, and I give you the vial. So it's just a regular potion, lesser.
Regular. Okay, cool. So with that, you could get one dish of poison in that.
So we get 3 instead of 2.
Okay. Am I holding all 3?
I can't use them.
So I am.
Yuri, he pulls out one of the spider's legs, and he double claps his elbow and gives the leg the people's elbow. Breaks it off and kind of smells it. Kind of holds it over to Horus and is like, "Is this like crab, my friend?" It looks
Mm.
like crab.
I mean,
Oh, why don't you give it a shot?
you can eat it, my friend, but no, spiders, not much good meat on them. They're not like other things.
Yeah. Yuri, since you did so good on your nature, I want to say you can go on all 3 of these and carve around their poisonous glands, because you know where the good meat is.
Apparently, Yuri has snacked on face spider before.
Didn't
Am I getting meat or glands?
Well, they've
We got
already
the
took the
poison.
glands out. They've already got as much poison as they can.
And I know the spider legs aren't poisonous.
True. You know
for
this.
an oni.
Yes, as you being a noni, you believe you can survive the eating of anything on this spider, but you know for sure that the juiciest parts are not where the poison glands are.
I throw a couple of legs in like over my shoulder and tie them on, just because they might keep better, and I carve that out too. My friends, one can never have enough meat. Haha, that's what she said.
Fuck.
I don't. We haven't traveled with a woman at all.
Yeah, who? Who said what? I don't
Well,
understand.
Kaona is the closest thing to a woman we've ever had.
That's true.
That is
Wasn't there a
insulting, and I
12-year-old?
make it very clear that I am not female.
My friend, why do you not like me anymore?
Oh.
Honestly, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'm sure you would like to.
Yuri, that
Ah.
comment is one I will not educate you on further.
Oh damn, Kaona went complete SJW. Dynamics have
wrecked.
changed.
Fucking wrecked.
Player is triggered.
So triggered.
All right, so this room you guys are in after the battle. You notice it is a 30 by 25 foot room with the 25 ceiling. You see there are 3 exits. As you look, there's an exit to your player's right that looks like a small hallway into a different room. You look down, you see that there is an exit to your to like straight ahead and to your left, and there's another passage straight ahead to and to the right. Where would you like to go?
So which one leads to the small room?
Well, if we do directionally, it's to the room to
Take
the
it.
west. Actually, there is no map. This is I didn't make the whole map, just the areas where you
This
guys are fighting.
I should either Say or Yuri go ahead again exploring for us.
Agree.
Yeah,
Also,
they have the sending zone, so
Yeah.
once they go up ahead, they could each kind of exchange info on what's
Well,
in the rooms.
what
And you
like
guys, I brought you back to the map. This way down here brings you to the small room. You notice you have an exit here, and here there are three exits.
Yuri
Well-
kind of does a weird wiggle, and the spider legs kind of jostle, and he throws them on the ground. And he'll ask the party, "My friends, where do we go next? I will lead the way."
we'll go down this hallway here, but like look for traps along the way, or maybe like take the wand that we have and find traps.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys haven't used that wand before in a while, and it detects it within 30 feet of you.
I thought it was 120.
Really, that seems kind of far.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
It's an awesome item. It's the find
is
trap spell, isn't it? Or is it?
Oh
You
yeah,
just
Wand
need-
of Secrets.
No, shoot.
Its range is
Well, it might-
120. Yeah.
Is it this? Is this what you're talking about?
I thought it was. Sorry, I'm looking at the spell.
You can
Oh, it
use
is
an
30
action
feet, yeah.
defense, And
Sorry.
yeah, within 30 feet of it. So that the wand, yeah, I thought it was 30 feet because 120 feet just means to me like, oh, it's in the western direction somewhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe you should take the wand and like use
Wave
it
it around.
on the hallway, or like look while you're going to make sure you don't like
Okay.
fall into a trap.
Over
Before I go down any of the hallways,
Mhm.
I kind of look around at the room that we're in, and down each hallway. Do I detect like spider webs, like spider-esque things?
No, the rest of the 3 hallways you looked on is like the rest of it. It is red and glowing and extremely warm.
Dude,
Oh, and with my nature check from before, that was just crazy. Do face spiders like do webs and that type of thing?
Yes, because there are spiders, but you kind of also get the feeling since this place is so warm, and you saw how Keanu's spell melted, that more than likely if they tried, it would just burn off.
And they had those medallions, my friends.
can I investigate for a piece of a key?
Of a
Yes.
kitty cat?
Yes, you can.
Okay, because apparently there's 7 pieces of a key.
Oh, of a key,
Yeah.
not a kitty.
No, not a
No.
kitty. I'm not looking for a
No,
little
you're
kitty.
the one who eats kitties.
Looking for a key.
I eat everything, my friend.
Investigation, pretty good. 7.
All right.
Man, I'm rolling
You
like
do not
shit
find
today.
the key amongst the bodies or anywhere in the chamber.
Okay. Well,
Can I ask Keone to do an Arcana check on what those medallions were?
I suppose I can make an attempt.
I'm smart now. I can suggest shit, and also I'm better at Arcana than you.
Yeah, I only had a 12 intelligence.
I have a 14.
but the 20, that
All right,
20,
a 20 is enough for you to realize that they disappeared kind of quickly. But from what you get, you see since these creatures are not normally in the heat, that they're probably there to keep it to help them withstand the heat of the chamber. You don't really know what this symbol means because the symbol looks really old and ancient. But you get the feeling it was placed on them to help them survive, so that they could defend and guard this place.
maybe we could like steal one of the amulets from something we're fighting, and then I can wear my armor.
We can attempt to.
Who's
I'm
who's
not
like
really deft with my hands, but maybe Sei or Yuri can do it.
yeah, who's the tricky finger one among us?
That would be me or Say. I have a 9 to sleight of hand.
I have a 6 to stay.
All right. Well, when either of us gets the chance, we'll try. Yuri's gonna turn to the party and say, "My friends, these were watchdogs, spider watchdogs. Do we
Like that.
know who are keeping these curs in check?" And I kick one of the dead spiders.
Well, I assume the guardian.
We do not.
This place isn't like it was created to protect a powerful item. Like whoever created this place is gonna have guardians defending it. I don't necessarily think there's someone inside the dungeon themselves that is controlling everything. I think it's just been set up to make it really hard to get this item that we need to find. But you know, I know as much as you guys. I could be completely wrong. I know there's a guardian we have to
Oh.
kill.
Well,
We'll figure things out as we go.
My
Sei,
friend,
Yuri, why don't you check up the 2 paths?
Okay.
So who is going out, Yuri or Sei?
Whoever's-
Yuri's gonna
There's 2
let
paths,
Say
right?
go first.
Yeah, with the wand.
All right. So let me hold on, let me do this. Yeah. Okay. So Yuri, you're testing each chamber with the wand first.
Say has the wand.
I have the one.
Oh, Sei has one. I thought Yuri had the one. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll give
So
it to
Sei,
Yuri.
well, whoever's doing the spying, I would suggest take the wand.
Oh.
That's a damn hint right there. There's traps
That
everyone. There's
might be
traps.
Yuri.
Just take it.
Haha, my friend, this is in good hands.
Don't drop it.
All right.
I
I
flip
cast-
it up in my hand and I catch it.
I cast guidance
No
on you
worries, my
before you
friend.
leave.
You just got guidance.
So whatever your
was-
stealth roll is, you can plus a d4 to it.
I was tempted as he tossed on the hand to see if I should have him roll a reflex check to see if he can catch it.
My sleight of hand is crazy.
All right, so you have guidance on you now, Yuri. If you're doing stealth, you can give me a stealth roll, or you can just walk down the hallway.
I don't want to like be metagamey here, but I noticed that the one to the far left goes off the map.
Well, here's the thing: this isn't a map. I've made maps of your fight.
Okay.
The rest of this map is a theater of the mind.
Okay. Yeah. All
And
right.
the only reason I left you here was because you can see the offshoots of where you're at. I mean, so this way, you know, I mean, you guys can imagine that you're in a cavern that's insanely high. The walls are bright red, so you can see pretty much. There's nothing that's hidden. But
I
you're
think-
just-
I say you go this way.
raises his nose and just starts sniffing the air at all the 3 tunnels. I don't know shit.
What are you trying to do with your sniffing perception? Okay, yeah, you don't really sense anything. As far as you know, all you can really smell right now is the blood of the spiders and the creature you guys killed at first.
Ah, my friends, I can't smell anything besides the delicious spiders.
You just eat some of it already so you can get over it.
I still will smell them, my friend. There's a lot of spider here. I could make a feast.
They're probably like like cooking on the ground as well because it's hot, just slowly sizzling.
It is hot to walk on here, but not hot enough to cook on.
Okay.
Just hot enough to make jerky. I keep my eyes out for jerky.
While saying you're scouting ahead, I'm just going to pull out a bottle. Boris, want a drink while we wait for them?
Sure, I not want to say no to a fine drink.
Can I guidance?
Yeah. So 1d4.
Yeah, you can use that on your perception if you want. It's
Yeah,
up to you.
you can use it on anything. Like, so if you roll
Oh.
really high on your stealth, you don't have to use it. But then if you want to investigate instead of using the wand, you can use it on that instead.
So
Like,
it's kind of like inspiration.
yeah, you can use it once, but it's only a d4. And I have to
I
hold
am
concentration.
going to stealth down the right-hand chamber.
All right. So, say, are you going with them?
No, not sleight of hand. Stealth.
Yeah, stealth. Okay. So, Yuri, go ahead. Your stealth is 20. That's pretty darn good. As you go down this hallway, seems to twist and turn left and right. It goes for about 30 feet, and you notice there's another junction. There's a tunnel to your left, and the tunnel keeps going straight.
I whisper into the sending stone, give the stone to the dwarf.
I hand it to the dwarf.
Hello?
Hey, my friend.
Yes? What do you see?
Nothing.
There was a very twisty, turny tunnel, and now there is a passage to my left.
Okay, come back.
I come back.
Let's go down the other tunnels and see where they go. Like, let's not get stuck in a maze. If there's like a dead end somewhere, let's clear it out first. That way we know we're not having someone sneak up on us from behind.
All right.
There we go. All right.
Let's
So,
look at the others.
so you came back, and which
Yeah.
which of the other two tunnels do you wish to go to first?
The central one. I'm gonna look for traps.
So this one right here.
Yes.
Oh, there's another one over here.
Yeah. Sorry, I
three.
guess I thought I did that better. Hold on. Let me
We can
feel
see.
that a little bit better. Sorry about that, guys.
That's fine.
We got this.
Unfortunately, I don't have the money for the really good kind, so you can have those dynamic lighting. But but it's doing okay. So yeah,
No
so you,
worries.
I would
So-
pitch in for that. Just saying.
so you went down here. Oh, hold on. Let me I hate when I forget what tool I'm using. Okay. You went down this tunnel. So are you going to go down this tunnel?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a stealth for that tunnel.
Stealth
You still have guidance if you want to use it.
with guidance, which is a
D4. Yep. 16.
Better.
16, and I am passively looking for traps, which is a 16.
Are you going to use that wand? The delicious little wand that works for 30 feet?
Not until I come to like anything that would kind of denote shoot, how would I describe this?
You can just make an
In terms of
investigation
trapping,
check.
like a bottleneck or a region that looks unusual, or like I see a larger chamber ahead of me, 30 feet.
Okay. So basically, when you go down this tunnel, you notice it's a longer tunnel than the last one.
Is it super long?
You let's see here. It'll probably it's you probably get with like you go down 40 feet and you realize it's still going.
All right. I try. If I go lower than my passive, is it still my passive?
I do it this way. If You have a choice. You can either roll or use your passive perception.
Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. How long is the tunnel, as far as I can see? I have dark vision.
As far as you can tell, it's not too twisty and turny, so you think it goes for another 54 feet before it seems to go into a cavernous room. That seems to be glowing red, a little bit redder than the hallways around you.
I'll go 25 feet and then use the wand.
All right, you use the wand. 40, 75 feet. Yes, that should be. Yeah. As you cast the wand, you do not detect any traps within 30 feet of you.
I'll whisper into the stone, my friends. There's no traps ahead of us. However, there is a very large room.
Okay, I still have the stone. Take it.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna sneak down and we can maybe do another surprise round of whatever's in there. Maybe go a little bit closer and see what you can find inside.
All right.
The rest of us will come down like into the middle of the tunnel, like 30 feet, so we're like not so far away from him.
Because right now, he's like 75 feet down the tunnel, so you're about 40 some feet away from him right now.
Okay, maybe we'll go like
30 feet.
We'll go like within 30 feet of the cavern, or like 30 feet of Yuri, wherever he is. So we're not so far away from him. So if he gets in trouble, we can like run down and try help him.
That's fine. So you're 75 feet away, and your friends are 45 feet down the hall from you. What do you wish to do?
An active perception.
Okay, go ahead and roll. 21 is good. So you're 25 feet. Yeah, you can see that the cavern isn't as big as you thought it was. Until you get closer, you do know that it extends. You think about what number is this room, so I can tell you the right room. Wrong one. Yeah, you can tell that it's at least extends 30 feet beyond the threshold.
Okay. Do I sense anything else?
You don't sense anything evil, but you also notice about 20 feet in, the rock seems to start, and the rock beyond that seems to be really, really red.
Does my perception check sense blood, seeing as how I like that type of thing now?
Blood? No. The only blood you sense is what's behind you, and you notice with how hot it is drying the blood, it is fastly dissipating.
So the red seems to be
glowing brighter than the walls around you.
So semi-natural.
Yes. But from where you're at, you don't know why it's doing that. You're just too far away to tell. You'd have to actually be at the threshold or actually go into the room.
And the height of the ceiling?
You're like 20 feet outside the room, so you can't tell.
Yuri, what can you see? Should we come closer?
But so far throughout the cavern, you've seen that all of the heights of the ceilings have been about 20 feet high, so you can assume it's at least that high.
My friends, it's still hot in there. There seems to be red on the other side. I don't think it's blood, but I don't know.
Should we come and investigate, or do you want to try the last tunnel? What do you think?
Let's go forward.
Okay. I like signal Kiane and say, and like give the stone back to Say, and I'm like, he wants us to come closer. So we go down the tunnel.
So are you guys going to try to stealth again behind them, or are you just gonna?
We're gonna try stealth up to where he is, like 20 feet away from the entrance.
As they're doing that, I stealth forward too.
All right. So you're gonna keep your stealth. Everybody else, give me your stealth. Kiane, Puddles. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. I hate to say this, but but their noise is canceling out your stealth. So
Worst thief ever.
There's
Sorry,
the old
man.
Yuri.
but yeah, they're going behind you, and all of a sudden you're like, "Damn, that humanoid noise!" That.
Clumpy,
All right,
clumpy,
so
clumpy,
Yuri,
clumpy,
you get to you're at the entrance to the cavern. As you look in, you see it looks like actually I have this as you look inside of it, the solid rock goes in about 20 feet, and it looks like you're not sure if it's magma or if it's just really hot rock, but you you sense it's a little bit hotter in the room, but you do see that there's like a small ledge, and like there's like the hotter rock below that ledge, but it's like maybe a 3-inch ledge. So don't fall in.
I'll be back in
And
2 seconds.
what do you wish to do?
So, beyond the ledge is very hot.
Yes.
Closer to where I'm at, just where I can move, is pretty hot.
Yeah, you can tell there's a temperature difference from where you're at. It's almost like, have you ever been to like a room that's really hot from a room that's cool? You can
Yeah.
feel like a wall. That's like what you before you go in. That's what you feel.
I'll cut off one piece of my fresh rations, and I'll throw it onto like the hottest part that is accessible to me. Just throw it into the room.
Yeah, so you're trying to throw it to the corner because there's a little bit. I mean, as you throw the bread on it, it seems to not really like burn up instantly, but you notice but you notice it does start to burn fairly fast.
Okay.
And it kind of smells like toast within like a minute.
Kind of look around. Go into the room.
Okay. Quick question: is anybody else going in with him?
No, he's way ahead of us.
Okay, Yuri, I need you to make me a con save.
All right. Again with the high rolls.
Right. You're doing good, Yuri, because as you go in the room seems like really hot at first, but then you shake it off like, I can do this. All right, so you're in the room. Do you go towards the ledge, or do you stay where you're at?
Just so you know, I cut off a piece of meat, not bread. Is that scent doing anything of cooking meat?
No, you just smell meat cooking.
I'll gingerly go over there and kind of kick it over to get a nice even cook.
Well, okay. Well, you can't really go on there because that's extremely hot. You threw it just too far away to kick it. Actually.
Okay.
I actually made this part of the maps. Hold on, guys. Not me.
Are there any like tunnels that you can see going?
No. This seems to be. You see no tunnels. This seems to be a dead end.
That's a very good question. I should look out for that.
And the key. We're looking for pieces of keys.
I have never seen this much sleet fall at once. I just looked outside and it is sleeting.
You've never been in the South with the North.
Okay, Yuri, I want to put you over to the room. Don't move your character.
It's one thing to get rain, it's one thing to get snow,
Alright.
but like this is like it couldn't decide.
Dude, it's been doing freezing rain for 3 fucking days here. I'm
Okay,
tired
Yuri.
of that shit.
There's your guy. I want to put him right here. Because you've already walked into the room. Where exactly are you walking to?
All right. Well, if it looks like this, I am not walking towards the meat I threw into the red hot.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I will look to my right. This little ledge over here.
Right. Yep. That is the edge of the rock. So this is what happens out of the out of this what was actually magma comes these creatures. They all start to rise.
I immediately bolt out of the room.
They all,
Oh fuck! I immediately bolt out of the room.
They all
I'm
start
gone.
to rise, and then
Those some magma methods.
actually, yes, I decided I'm calling them the magma men because I didn't want them to fly because they're actually climbing out of the magma, and they're actually going onto the ground, coming towards Yuri.
I give out a girlish, masculine Eastern shriek. I don't know how to do that in person.
Mhm.
And I throw one of my water skins at the magma people, and I run the fuck away.
And we're 20 feet down the, like we'd be
You're
just
20
here.
feet down the hall, so
Somewhere
you guys
down here,
can
yeah.
hear this.
And we'd be able to see it as well.
Because these guys are. Let me put all of you over here so you guys can.
Does the water do anything to it?
They avoid it easily, and it evaporates. Quickly.
And
Oh,
the
my
steam
spells
doesn't
are
do anything
fire.
to them.
No. But with these creatures, you notice that they are not wearing a any kind of thing to make them resistance to the heat.
They're made of magma. They don't need it.
I'm all fucking. I'm all fire spells.
No, as an Oni, I've already cast my Cone of Cold.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
Each of those you get for 1 day.
I turn around over my shoulder and I try to cast sleep on them.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Good old Yuri.
Okay, Yuri, as you go and cast it on the methods.
Why am I in front?
I'm sorry, guys. I just mute you. I'm open up more of the passageway here.
Yeah, we're probably quite far back.
Yeah, we were 20 feet, so we would have been like back there, yeah. I'm going right here.
All right, Yuri. As you cast the spell, and what's the radius on sleep again? 20.
Oh,
is it 20 foot cube?
Yeah, I think it's 20 feet. You can hit all of them.
Okay, so Yuri. As you turn around to cast this spell, that you think that they're all asleep. You think they all fell asleep.
My friends, these magma monsters. Thank the gods they're not immune to sleep.
Now,
that was terrifying.
Now, for the rest of you, they're going to get to about here, and then you guys realize they're moving and that they're not asleep. But he believes they're asleep.
Brian, while we ran down the hall, would you say that would be enough time that Keone would have been able to engorge the sword? Wrap his two hands around it?
I'll say yes.
Are you gonna shake, wait it, awake?
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously.
All right, so nobody gets any surprise round here, so everybody go ahead and roll. And I'll just, since the magma methods are all in one area, I'm just gonna roll them at once. Yeah, I thought magma methods did pretty good in this area.
Oh, 19. That's what I like. Sorry, I forgot to click on my token. I can do it again.
I mean, if only we had some sort of spellcaster that could do a large area blast like a fireball, but not
I'm gonna
make a fireball,
use
like an ice ball.
Yeah.
God damn it, it got worse.
Had that. Son of a bitch.
If only I did.
I'm just gonna go with the first
stuff
roll.
that isn't.
Well, I'm assuming you forgot to click on your guy because you don't get advantage on initiatives. That'd be cool if you did.
He used the luck.
No, I'd use luck.
Oh, you use luck? Okay.
I'm just gonna go with the 6. I don't like that.
What did you say, Sek?
You're not even on the turn order still.
I am on my sheet. 19.2.
Yeah, Horace is on here with a 19. Keone has a 4.
Oh, there he is. There he is. It just updated.
Okay.
Damn, Keone.
Taking its sweet damn time.
I rolled poorly. I was too busy shake weighting the sword awake.
Does the sword oil itself?
No, but I do.
Okay, I'm confused. What sword are you shaking awake?
I only have one sword. I've never used a different sword.
Okay, just checking. I mean, he's shaking something awake. I'm like, what? All right, so here we go. Yuri, we'll count that spell you cast before the initiative started. So you've already used that spell, but you believe they are all asleep and they're not moving towards you. All right.
Friends,
All right.
it is very
turn.
dangerous down there. I made them all go to sleep. It is fine. And I look over my shoulder and I'm like, ah, there's
They're
more!
not asleep at all.
There's more!
No, Yuri. You don't understand. You believe they're asleep. You see them asleep. They may look closer to you, but you believe they're asleep.
Wait,
you're totally.
how does
you're totally
that work?
Just punch them like you'd punch them when they're asleep anyway.
Yeah.
Why are they walking towards? They're sleepwalkers.
No, okay. I'm not really explain this well. They fell on the ground asleep. So whenever you look at them, they look like they're on the ground asleep to you.
He would punch them when they're asleep anyway, though, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Well, I'm just telling him how, so he doesn't think they're like.
It's kind of like the angels from Doctor Who. Like every time I turn over my shoulder, they're a little closer.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So what would you like to do? Now, I know you guys know their Magnum, but if you want to know their abilities and all that, I'll need a Arcana check.
I will roll that. I won't know shit, but I will try.
Well, oh no, you didn't get that. Okay, yeah, you know that they're hot. You know that they're hot creatures.
Hey, did you put that elven dagger somewhere where you could draw?
The one you gave me?
The one I threw at you, yes.
No, it's in the handy haversack. I would have.
Why did you put it there? That is
because
stupid.
I put all of your stuff in there. Because I already have my own dagger.
But I can't grab weapons off of you now.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have thrown it at me in the fucking first place.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have been stupid before I took that potion.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have.
Okay, we blame each other. We have a mental PC to PC diatribe.
Yep.
Can I...
Just through our eyeballs.
Between the two of us... Oh, wait, it doesn't matter.
All right, so what are you doing?
Can I go
Are you gonna
first?
attack
Do we all...
Are you going to attack or run away?
Does he automatically go first, or can we choose because we both rolled 19? But he has better dex.
Who has the better dex?
I do.
Okay, then
Say
Say
us.
goes first.
Okay.
I will. I don't know what the plan is, so I think I'm just going to step back and hold an action to attack a hostile creature within my range.
Okay.
And I'll also say, "What are we doing, guys?"
Okay, Horace, what you doing, buddy?
Well, we're killing them, obviously. They might have the key.
Can I use my swords?
I don't know. I don't... do you want me to make an Arcana roll?
Yeah.
If I know anything?
I mean, they look like they're made of magma. Are your swords
Yeah.
magical? No, your swords are magical. They probably won't melt.
Okay.
That sword needs
That's all I needed to
incubation.
know.
Arcana, +5. Not too bad.
All
20. Have I
This is
seen these before?
Basically, that's high enough for you to read their stat block in the Monster Manual if you want to, but he just gave you everything. They are vulnerable to cold, immune to fire and poisons.
Do I know their
they cannot be-
abilities?
Say again?
Do I know their abilities? Like what happens when they die?
You know that when they die, they burst into flame and cause everything within 5 feet of them to take damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, everyone, we should stay back from them because when they explode, they kill everything in their area. And then I am going to cast a magic weapon, whatever it's called, in the back corner here.
Do you mean spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon, that's the one.
All right. And what weapon do you want? What's the weapon?
Well, obviously, I would like a dragon's nut. Just
Makes
swinging in
sense.
the wind.
It's a larger dragon's nut. Actually, it splits into 2 dragon's nuts. I came in like a dragon nut.
All right. So that right.
And then I get
I
to
don't even give a fuck.
so I get to attack when I cast the spell, which is nice.
Hold on. Let me give you
I just
control
came
over
in
it.
and smashed some stuff.
26, nice.
There you go. Put that where you want it. You should be able to move it to where you want.
Killed half of them, but it wasn't enough.
So yeah, I want it just where it is, and it's gonna smack at this one here. And a 26, does that hit?
This one here.
Yeah.
Yes, a 26 does hit.
So it takes 8 force damage, and then I cast Sacred Flame at it as well because it's a cantrip, and it just needs to make a dexterity save.
Which is radiant damage, not fire.
Yeah, DC 15.
Okay. Yes, I know. Which I find that kind of weird. You'd think it'd be both fire and radiance. All right. So what's the DC again?
15.
All right. It's a con save, you said?
Dexterity.
Dexterity?
Mhm.
That's it's the same number. 12.
So it
I've seen that.
takes 10 damage.
All right, takes 10 damage. All right. You're kind of too far away to see how bad it looks, but you see your weapon go smack, smack, smack.
I'm wondering,
And the flame just erupts around it.
should I action surge and try to finish it off? That's the question.
It's up to you.
Well, if we don't think we're going to be fighting something else before we take another short rest, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge, cast Guiding Bolt, 20,
Okay.
and it
I
does.
remember that. And a 20 does hit, yes.
So it takes another 12 radiant damage. So the same
All
one
right,
that I was attacking.
that does kill it, and it does explode, but it doesn't seem to harm the other method.
Fuck, that was what I was hoping for. Okay.
Well, they are made of fire, so they're probably immune to fire.
And I did tell you they were immune to fire.
Then I move 25 feet back, so I'll be here.
Okay. Try not to move yourself off there, because
Well, I'm
if you guys want, I guess I can make it to the very edge, but
yeah, like I'm gonna keep backing up until like we get to the other chamber.
the other chamber is
Like-
95 feet away.
Yeah, so I'll just back up as much as I
So
can.
We'll
Whatever.
just
yeah.
say you're. I'll just go ahead and open this up so you guys can back up if you want. All right.
Okay. So I've used one first level and one second level.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
that's my go.
Okay.
That
So
would
after horse
be
is Yuri. Okay, Yuri. They're
here.
fast asleep and they're lying down fast asleep.
And I did yell out that they explode when they die, just so you know. So I'm like, and you would have seen one just explode. So
Yes. Yes. You saw Horus beat to death a sleeping method, then set him on fire, and threw a bolt
Alright.
at him. Which I find
I throw 3 darts at the one closest to me, due north.
So this one, oh, hold on, I'm on the wrong tool. So this one straight ahead of you. All
Yeah.
right. So I think all 3 of those hit. Yes, all 3 of those hit. So what's the overall damage? 28.
22,
11.
28.
Yeah, 28. Okay. That kills it. Again, it explodes, and you're far enough away, but the others do not feel the effects at all. Is that it for you, Yuri?
I turn around and I get my short bow ready.
Okay, Yuri, that's the edge of the area. How far away are you?
5 feet back.
No, well, I mean, So
Let's see, 50 feet of movement.
So halfway down the tunnel.
you're at 75 feet away from them. Okay. And you threw your darts at 60 feet or 20 feet.
I threw them before I moved.
Okay, there we go. All right, Yuri. So is that all for you?
Yeah.
All right. Magma Mythics.
Oh,
Yes,
Keone.
I would like to order a Keone-esque crispy.
Yeah.
Which I don't Fraggies.
All right, I'm gonna give them. So I should give them that. Okay, they're a little bit faster here.
With my
15,
Arcana, would I have known that they have the spells that they have as well?
Yes, you're high enough to
Okay.
know that they have that they do have that spell.
Yep. Sweet.
But you also know,
I'm about
but you also know that they fail at it a lot.
Yep. Luckily, I'm not wearing armor. At least we got a nice little choke point.
I had
Oh,
heat
say.
metal nerfed in my last game.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's pretty
good
tough,
that you're not
but-
wearing armor.
We should have blocked it off. Like, I should have stayed where I was so they couldn't get behind us. But, like that, Keone is literally trapped. Oh no, he can walk through, say.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's alright. We'll get him out.
I'll be fine.
Dimension door,
You're
that shit.
fucked.
Oh, since they're close enough, I can make an attack.
Yep.
I'll do it on this one.
Do
Unless
what?
one in particular moved.
He held his action to attack one if they came close to him.
Yes, let's do that here in a second.
Let me know
I
when
need
you're
to
ready.
need to move the rest of these guys. All right. So, which one are you doing there, say? All right. Go ahead and attack him. 15 hits. And is that necrotic or just slashing damage?
Slashing.
Oh, okay. So is that 19 damage?
Yep.
All right. And so this one here, he takes the damage. He looks very weak.
My bad. I've got hiccups.
That's
Yeah.
okay. You're forgiven. Just once. Okay. So you're gonna attack again, or
No, that
I
was
think
his.
ready to action.
That was
Or
just
does-
Yeah, you can only do
Okay.
one.
All right. So the magnet is gonna come here. So the one you just attacked is gonna attack you. Say your AC is 15, correct?
Yes. Unfortunately,
All right. So
I am not in position.
all right. So he's gonna try and claw you out.
So my girlfriend, she has a druid, and she's level 9, and she casts summon
Ooh.
elementals, so she gets these guys all the time because they're fucking awesome.
They are.
Not enough to hit you there, say. Okay, this one in front of Keone and say, we're gonna see which one he goes to. One is for Keone, 2 is for Say. 2 is okay. Say he's gonna go after you again, so he's gonna claw you.
Say's been getting all of it.
21 hits you, Say, unless you have something to keep them from hitting you.
No.
All right. Well, they don't do much damage, but here we go. Do you have any way to block fire damage, fire based damage?
I could have it for.
Okay. Well, they're both the same, so let's just do the normal damage.
Isn't it both damage?
This is because he's going to get normal damage and then fire based damage. So altogether, it's 8. I mean, you just need to choose which one to do halves on. Then you'd be taking 6.
You half both damage with evasion. You
Yeah.
half everything from one attack. It's not
Oh,
just
okay.
one or the other. So he'd
Okay.
take half of
So
both.
he'd take 4 then.
Yeah, but if it attacks twice, he can only half one of the attacks.
No, it's on. They only have one attack. They just get fire damage whenever they do it.
Yeah.
All right. So all right.
That's what it is. So I'm taking 4 damage.
Now the one in front of you, Keanu, is going to attack you. What's your AC right now? 19?
17.
17? Nope, it misses. This one, this one here appears going to try to hit you, Keanu. This one right here.
Alrighty.
Misses you barely.
It's already helping. The cloak
Okay.
has already proved useful.
This one right here, you notice he says a quick word. Now I know these guys are medium sized, but but they're small creatures, so I can't do small tokens with my eye.
Yep.
So its breath, I believe, will say yes. All right. So out of his mouth comes this big breath of fire. The others seem to like dodge out of the way, and so I need a dexterity saving throw from Keone and Zay.
I can do those.
All right, you're both good. So you take.
Oh, I actually get to use evasion. This is the first time evasion has ever mattered.
Well,
Alright.
you already used your reaction.
Yeah, you already used your reaction.
Oh,
think it's
All right,
nice.
so you take half of this. 7, so you take 3 damage.
Wait, it costs a reaction to.
I thought it did, but
No,
Maybe
uncanny
check the
dodge
book.
Costs a reaction.
I thought both of them did, so you had to choose. Maybe
think
check the
Both of
book.
them do.
Yeah, I'll quickly check, but
The,
that was always my understanding was they were both reactions.
It just says when you are subjected to an effect.
yeah, I think that's just a
Take a
natural
dexterity.
thing that rogues get. So yeah, so you don't take any fire damage at all, but Keone does take 3.
Evasion beginning.
Yeah, it doesn't say
Yeah,
anything about it.
awesome. Man, I always
Alright,
just
so,
assumed it was a.
Uncanny dodge that costs.
Huh.
Uncanny dodge says you may use your reaction.
Yeah.
And evasion just says when you are subjected to an effect.
That's awesome.
You take a dex saving.
Damn.
Plus, you should give it to me anyways because it never matters. It's been like this and like at one time we fought a dragon.
All right. This is probably going to happen until you drop something, Keone. So, Keone, is your weapon metal?
It is very much metal.
So it says, okay. So these.
But they're both magical, and Keone's is sentient.
Super magical.
All right.
Oh,
So this,
and Say's weapon is a dragon sword. I don't know if that does anything.
okay, Keone.
It's a dragon.
Okay, Keone. From this guy here, make me a first, I need to give this guy a symbol so I know. Whatever. Why isn't it working like that? I don't know. Right. Okay. So this guy here is going to cast Heat Mantle on you, Keone. He's trying to get you to drop your sword. So go ahead and roll.
Made it.
Made it 20. Nice. Okay. After that, this one next to him is also going to try to cast Heat Mantle on Say. All right. So let me. Heat Metal is.
Heat metal is brutal. I mean,
Yeah.
I kill like ultimate bosses with that, with a 6th level heat metal on their armor.
Yeah, that is brutal.
All right.
It,
So
it got nerfed. I am
Doesn't
pissed
it,
about it.
It still deals the damage, right? It's just I'm not forced to drop it.
Yeah,
You have to make a con save to keep it.
so you
Yeah,
take the damage
But
no
I
matter what.
still take their damage.
2d8, I think.
all right. Just holding your weight on the weapon takes the damage. Okay.
But you can choose to
this
drop
is
your
like
weapon
the
as well.
revenge of last episode.
And my
So 2d8.
fireball, I'm pretty sure they're immune to fire damage. So my fireball, I can't
Yep.
kill all of them.
No, your fireball wouldn't affect them at all.
If you get back, maybe
You
I can
only-
use my Radiant Dawn thing again. Hope that.
Oh, Jim,
Yes.
Yeah.
give your friend that we invited to the group a whole lot of shit. We could use an ice ball right now.
Oh yeah, I will.
I mean, fucking rag on him for that shit. I mean, like, this is tailor made for him.
Yeah.
Well, Kione's
Alright,
got
so
shocking
you're gonna
plus
take
grip, whatever it's
2d8
called.
damage there, Kione, but you don't have to drop it like you said. So 3 damage, fire damage to you.
Okay. God
And
damn it! I remember when this happened to that fucking lizard temple.
say roll me a constitution check. Fuck. You fail, so you do drop it. You drop the dragon sword, and you also take 16 points of fire damage.
Oh, hi.
What the fuck? This is
Those
bull-
damage rolls were complete opposites.
Have I used my?
You can't half it.
You
yeah.
have.
You have, yes.
And it's not an attack, so technically you wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
Just so I know, it's
But Kione can
Makes
drop his
two
sword and
damage,
use
that's
his
that
cold
spell.
cantrip anyway, which they take
yeah,
extra damage from.
Horse, is your dragon's net more metal?
It's metal, yeah.
It's metal. Okay.
It is one
Well,
of the most metal things I've ever encountered in D&D.
No, it's not those bits. All right.
Hot, 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 hot.
So I
These
should
two
make a
sucks.
constitution save.
Spell, so this one here is going to. I don't know if he can reach horse or not. He's going to try.
I think
Oh, Keone.
yes.
Yes,
When it's
or-
engorged, is it like Final Fantasy big or just
Oh
real?
yeah.
horse.
It's
Give
like-
me a.
This is Final Fantasy. This is
alright,
an anime sword.
fine.
When you
So-
go hot, 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 do you drop
Alright.
it and hit 10
5.
squares in front of you?
It's
All
not
right,
quite that
so,
big.
So you can still hold it, Horace,
Yep.
but you do take the damage, which
Mhm.
is 5 points of damage.
This is like Bleach Zanpakuto.
Yeah, like just drop it on like the 20 people in front of you and kill them all.
I'm on it.
All right, the only other person here is Yuri, and he doesn't hold anything metal. So the rest of them aren't going to move. They can't do anything. So next is Kione.
Yeah, sorry guys, I thought we were running.
Okay, I'm gonna use. Yeah, but there's probably a key in here since it's so guarded or something.
Yeah,
I'll
and
use my
remember,
bonus action to fuck. Okay, this should.
you can try that, but I'm sure it would hurt.
When we I know. When we saw it explode, how big did the explosion look?
All the way around it, at least 5 feet around it in all directions.
Okay,
9 squares.
so I will not blow up Say by doing this.
Please do not.
I'm going to use my bonus action to place Hexblade's Curse on this one,
Okay.
as the shadows leap up from the ground and just kind of stab into it, looking like they're holding him in place for a second.
That's your
So-
curse because I couldn't turn these into. I forgot to turn these into actual tokens for some reason. But all right, that black
Oh.
thing's your
I'll
curse.
just use luck. I don't
Oh.
like ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, luck is a good idea.
That's your second time you're using luck though.
Yep.
Don't you only have 3? Okay.
I do
That's
have
better. Do 11 damage to it.
3, plus 3, so 14.
14. I always forget that. Now, yeah, it's looking very hurt. Actually, it's
again.
looking extremely hurt.
Don't you have to
Come
make
on.
a con save?
19 is enough to kill it.
So that's another
And-
17 points.
Yep, it is dead. It is dead.
And that will heal me for 8, 9, 12 points of damage.
All right, this is what you take from the fire damage as it explodes. 2. Aha!
Don't you have to make a
And
constitution
I-
saving throw at the start of your turn to hold your sword?
Yes, you do. Make a
it's hidden?
con
Isn't
save
it
to
just
hold
when
your-
they initially cast the spell?
No,
that
it keeps
after
going,
cast
man.
Have disadvantage.
No, it's a concentration spell for up to 1 minute. As you hold the sword, on each of their
If I
turns.
succeed-
Yes,
I mean,
if the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. Okay, yeah, there you
I
go.
already made the save.
Okay.
I just took the damage.
and you hit both with
Now,
disadvantage.
also, but the spell also says until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause the damage again. So, okay, so yeah, so on your turn you have disadvantage, but on its turn it will reconcentrate to try to get you to drop it again.
That's
so
fine.
that's fine. So you had disadvantage, but a 19 still would have hit, and so would a 21. Okay, so it is dead.
I steal its vitality. This is still fucking hot.
Are you moving your thing? Your hex?
I use my bonus action to place it this turn, so right now I cannot.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Proof.
Alright.
Keone cannot drop a hot handle, a hot rod.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Say, in order to pick up your sword, if you choose to, because you're still gonna have disadvantage when you attack with it, but I actually no, you dropped it, so when you pick it up, you don't have to, but it's gonna be insanely hot.
I mean, we need to kill these things anyway, so
Yeah, and you have to use a bonus action to grab it.
Bonus action.
if you can kill the one in front of you, that would be very nice.
Yeah, but I have another sword. I can just hit that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you kill that one and then walk backwards. Oh, what did I just do?
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with Songstress.
So which one are you doing? Oh well, roll your D100 if you're not going to use the dragon sword.
Because it's on the ground.
It's on the ground. Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
So which one are
God.
which one are you doing? Left or up?
Right? This is the one we want to kill?
Yep, if you can kill that one, it will make things a lot better for everybody involved.
All right. Go
Nope.
ahead and
No, I can't.
roll me a 1d4.
Fuck me.
If you throw your sword,
A 2. Where is this? 2. There it is. Okay. Crit fail chart. 2.
Keone, cast Armor of Agathist.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
That would be great, but they only take the damage from that on account they hit me with a melee attack and are within 5 feet of me.
Okay. You actually take your weapon, and as you since you're in such a small area, as you go to strike, you lose it and you throw it into the wall, and it's bedded into the wall some. It like hits the wall, digs in some, and then it just kind of drops down to the ground.
okay, that's fine. I'll sort it.
All right. All right. Say, did you wish to move, or are you gonna stay there?
I will. So both of my swords are on the ground now.
Yeah. There's one in front of you and one to your left.
Can I pick up the one to my left or no?
Yeah, you can go ahead and use your bonus action to pick up either one.
I want Songstress back.
Pick up Songstress.
Super hot. And
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
I will back up. But I can't leave.
But here's the thing: you are fine dropping the sword where you're at, but the further you get, the more word you get about your
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah, I'm already real worried about. I'm gonna back up to Horus. One. Oh wait, hold on. If I do that, I take opportunity.
Just
From 2.
Yeah.
Just
they will
from-
attack.
yeah,
they
both,
both
yeah.
will attack you if you leave out of their area.
You could do one step back.
Yeah, if you do one step back, only this guy will attack you.
No, I made an attack against him, so he's
Yeah,
okay.
he can't
I'm not
attack.
Worry
worried about him.
about
Only
him.
worried about
Okay.
this guy. And what do they roll? Did they even attack one of us yet?
They try to attack you and Saint Keone.
I mean, they're. If I move to here and you guys come forward, it's fine. But
I'm coming forward. Don't worry.
all right, then I'll stay where I am.
Okay. So yeah, you're gonna use your ability on this one here, so you don't get hit.
Yeah, correct.
Horace, it's your turn, buddy. What you doing? You see these things just coming down the line.
Alright, I cast Guiding Bolt on the one that Say hit.
He's
Oh,
hit
the
two.
one- sorry, the one that he
he's hit
attacked.
This one. Okay, the one he attacked before. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
it
go
hasn't
ahead
been.
and-
It didn't get hit, did it? He missed. Correct.
Yes, he did miss.
Alright, I'm casting at level 3.
Okay, a 19 does hit.
It takes 19 points of radiant damage.
All right, so it is looking very, very hurt right now.
Really? We need that to die. That makes everything. Alright, I'm gonna move.
You sure you want to move?
Yeah,
You're not done with options here.
I'm
So you have one
moving.
option, way back in the hallway.
Yeah, no, I'm doing that, but we need to block
Oh.
off the hallway, and I was gonna do it where Keone
Okay.
is, but now Keone is gonna get really fucked up.
It's okay. I'm still at full health.
Yeah, not for long.
As long as I have my curse and
You've taken
I
fire
healed a
damage.
lot.
Oh, did you heal a lot? Oh, okay.
Can't
I
believe I
heal
rolled.
8 plus my I heal my warlock level plus my charisma modifier anytime I kill something that I have cursed.
Oh, that's nice.
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 Spiritual weapon 15. Does that hit?
Which one you did? That one
The
there.
one at the back, yeah.
15 does hit, I believe. Hold on. Yes, it does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
10 force damage.
10 damage. Nice.
Use the force.
Alright.
And that's
Kinda looking beat up there.
my turn.
All right, Yuri, your turn, my man. These guys are still asleep, and you're kind of wondering why everybody's attacking the sleeping target and not running.
Oh, Brian, my favoriteest and most brutal DM I know. I have used one of my water skins on the Misfits, and it didn't do shit.
As some of them dodged it, but even the ones that get hit, it just kind of evaporated off their skin really insanely fast.
All right, Keone's blade is still red hot.
Yes, it's still red hot and burning
Oh.
skin.
Actually, so
I know this is metagaming, but I'm gonna ask if I were to throw another water skin on his blade, would that cool the blade, and would that cause heat burns all over his face from the steam? I want to know this before I do it.
How much water?
Throw a whole water skin onto the hilt of his blade.
I think it's half a
Just
gallon.
don't.
I'm gonna say no, because if you pour the water, that much water, he's gonna have a chance of actually the blade dropping from his hands from all the water rushing through his
Yeah,
fingers.
it's just gonna steam
Okay.
up.
Yeah, that sounds in character brutal.
Also, I forgot to say I wanted to drop the dragon's nut right here because it was hot.
All right, yeah.
Can I say that?
And just so you
Okay,
know,
so
I love how
I drop it. Yeah,
brutal this game is.
Okay, so you drop your nut.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
drop my nut.
I run forward, and I do a flip over say.
Here we go.
As I do so, I am
Okay.
going to throw.
Yuri, just to stop you, it's a 5-foot tall hallway. There is no room to flip over.
Oh, you can just walk through me.
You can walk through them though, but there's no room to. I mean, you'll hit your head on the ceiling and be
Alright.
knocked out.
I just squeeze against the wall, and I get by him.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was gonna throw stuff, so I didn't have disadvantage from the cover of my ally.
Well.
I guess I'm just gonna punch it and see how bad it hurts.
Okay. Yep. So go ahead and punch the sleeping method.
Do I have advantage because I think it's sleeping?
You think you have advantage, but you don't. Okay. So which one are you hitting? Left or up?
Directly in front of me.
All right. That is enough to kill it. So Keone and Yuri, you both take 6 points of fire damage.
It's a dex save when they explode, right?
Oh, yeah, I have that
Hold on.
too.
I think they are. When it explodes in a burst of lava. Yeah, each creature must make a dexterity save.
11 is no good.
Actually, that's just enough to pass.
I have
done.
evasion.
So you take 3 damage candy. Okay. Now, so Yuri, go ahead and roll for your dex save. All right. Since you passed it and evasion means you take nothing, if you only take half damage, then you're going to take no fire damage this turn.
Yeah, it just goes around my punch.
So as you punch the sleeping method, he explodes with your mighty punch.
I continue forward. I do another melee attack.
All right, go ahead and roll. 25 hits for 7. It's still asleep.
Okay.
By this time, you think you think your spells are doing really good.
I would like to go here.
Go. I've lost you, man. Where are you at?
He's
there,
in front of
there you are.
Kiyomi.
Okay. So you're over the dead body. Let me move that dead body here so I can see your body. Okay.
No, actually, methods are going to go next. No, I do go here.
You go there.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do a flurry of blows on that and north.
Thought
One
you already
hit
did.
each.
Oh no, you only did your melee strike. Okay. So go ahead and which one are you hitting first?
I'm hitting the one to my right first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I am. Alright, that's one flurry of blows key. I'm going to pump another one into the one to my right for a stunning strike. Oh, no, can I wait till I hit to do a stunning strike?
Yes, let's wait to see if you hit because nothing's popping up on my side.
They can
Okay.
move through their allies, just so you know. If you're thinking that stunning him
Shit.
is stopping, like you standing next to Kiyomi is the only thing that's going to stop them from moving.
Yeah, I'm trying to block off the hallway so we
Yeah,
can
stunning
retreat.
strike isn't going to do that.
In that case, Yuri just tries to eviscerate this thing.
Is it coming out on your guys' end either? Because I'm getting nothing here.
He hasn't.
Oh, no,
he
I haven't
hasn't-
rolled yet.
Yeah, he's
Oh, you have.
deciding
Okay.
what to do.
The way you're talking makes me think you're rolling. So let's do your first attack first, and then go from there. So the one to your right, go ahead and roll your attack.
But they can just move over their allies. when they're
Yeah,
stunned.
like the only way to block them is if two of us stand next to each other. So, like you being there, they're just going to walk and surround Kiyomi and yourself. Whereas if you're standing next to Kiyomi, at least there's only two of them that can. Like, and you have
And-
evasion, and Kiyomi has a shit ton of health, so we can
In
just.
Broken Elvish, I'll tell Kaone to retreat.
I'll consider it.
The magma methods get to go before Kiyomi.
All right. So 21. So here we go. 17 hits.
You get another melee strike as well because you only used one.
All right.
Oh, I do.
Is your extra damage poison or necrotic? I forget.
Necrotic.
Okay, then the 17 hits and the 21 hits. So that's 8.
17.
17, I think.
Yeah.
And the one to your right, you said. Right, that's enough to kill it. So
And
let's
24, 8 damage to the one to my north.
one to your north. Okay, that one's still up there. But I need dexterity checks from you, Yuri. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The one to your right was killed, so I need dexterity checks from Yuri and Kiyomi. All right, Yuri, you're fine. Kiyomi?
Oh, damn it,
Okay.
Kaone!
Kiyomi, you take
I
all
had
of
to
this.
fail one eventually.
All right, so you would take 3
Six.
damage, Yuri, and 6 damage on Kiyomi. Actually, no, Yuri, you pass, so you take no damage because of your evasion. Okay. Is that all, Yuri? I think you did all your attacks.
I spit on them. See if it hurts on them.
You see,
Not out of the way. I spit on the false queen.
Fuck.
nope. All right, so right, this one's gonna cut. First of all, let me get rid of these dead mythics. So they're out of my
My
way.
brothers, this is not the way.
No, this is absolutely the way.
Right, this guy's person has dropped his weapon, so he's gonna stop concentrating on it, and he's just gonna be to here. Let me get rid of this red dot.
Oh, God.
This one's not. He's going to stop concentrating since Hornstar dropped his weapon. But he's going to move forward. So we're gonna move forward.
Horace, you don't know like Jesus lightning, do you?
I mean, I can hit
Okay.
all of them, but
This would be a really great time for a line attack.
yeah.
This one here in front of Horace is going to attack you, Horace. What's your AC right now?
15.
All right, thanks. And I was right. Okay. No, I'm going to do this by this roll. I haven't done that ever. 13? Or did you say 15?
15. D10?
Oh, duh. Okay.
Like, he crit, but he
20,
misses
here we
me.
go. Let's try again.
Alright, yeah, he
Nope,
misses.
there we go. 10 misses. Alright, so that guy's done.
Because he did not heat metal my shield, so I still have it.
Yes, he does. This guy's going to attack Keone. Keone, the guy to your left is going to hit you.
I use my warding flare, which is a new ability I have, to give disadvantage.
I thought you always had.
Nice.
I thought you always had
different.
warding.
Warding
Yeah.
lets him do it at a range.
Yeah,
or
now I
other
can do
people.
it at range, and I can do it for my allies. Before it was only for myself.
All right. So this is at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
10 does not. I assume 10 does not hit you, Keone.
It does not.
All right, Yuri, the guy next to you right is going to try and hit you. Your AC is at 19 again, correct?
Yes.
8 misses you. Okay, Yuri, these next two are going to be on you. The one to your upper right. 15, the one in front of you. 13, they both miss you. Okay. Keone, you're still holding on to your sword?
So it is going to use its bonus action now to burn my hands.
Yes, it is. Make me con save to hold on to it. All right, you pass. And you
I
take,
have dealt with this before. I'd rather just burn my hands.
you take 3 points of fire damage, which I'm sure probably doesn't hurt you at all.
That is way mild.
I'm down to
Oh.
50.
This one guy in front of you, Yuri, I forgot to.
Oh, wait,
look
wait,
for his name.
Brian, you gotta redo that. That's 2d6.
Yeah,
it's
it's
2d8.
2d8.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna regret this when he rolls 2 8s.
13.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
13 fire damage. All right. So this is for the one flame guy in front of Yuri. He does not recharge his fire breath. All right. All right. I'm assuming that's an action, so he can't do that. But the others are gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna say this guy's concentrating. But you can do things that don't require concentration. Okay, so all right, this guy here, he's gonna let out a big old breath. It's a 15-foot. It's a
15-foot cone. Correct.
fire breath. Yeah, 15-foot cone. So for some reason I'm thinking 60, but I think that's on a different spell. So it's gonna be hit Keone and Yuri. All right, so Keone, Yuri, make me some dex
Did it?
saves.
I can't bonus
Not-
action grapple one of these things and just like hold him in the way to protect Keone.
No,
Keone rolled
they're
a
too
20.
small to be used as shields.
They're also made
mean-
of magma.
Yeah.
If it's fine, I'm still doing good.
All right, so Yuri, make me a dex save.
Okay, I can't bonus action shield them. Can I bonus action throw one of them at its mouth?
No.
I know I can't.
Nice.
Ah!
All right, you're going to take all this, so your evasion does not work.
He takes half if it's...
Okay, so Keone, you take 20, and Yuri, since you didn't pass, you take 8 points of damage.
With evasion, if he fails, he takes half.
What?
Yeah, that's the point
Yeah,
of evasion.
evasion is either half or none.
That's how it works.
All right, that seems a little OP, but okay.
I mean,
so-
I try to do both those things, and I'm like, oh,
Alright.
hot, hot. And while I'm crouching
I
over,
mean-
clutching my hand, it just misses me.
I mean,
All right, so
it's
you
not
both
like it
take
works for
4 damage.
everything. It only works for deck save things. Like
Yeah.
if he were to do a cone of cold, which is a con save, it wouldn't do anything.
All right, so so this guy right here is also going to do it. So I need 2 more deck saves from Yuri and Kiane. I'm sorry, I need 1 more deck save from each of you.
Oof.
All right, Kiane, you take all of it. Yuri, you don't have to worry about a thing.
Well, I do like taking all of it when things get really hot.
You guys
I'm
do
burning
roll
alive.
those.
What's the damage?
6.7 damage to Kiane.
Okay, I'm at about half health.
Yellow, so I know. He's cast his fire breath. He's cast his fire breath. These last 2 will probably be the only ones who can do it. Yeah, so Yuri, go ahead and make me 2 deck saves.
All right, I'm dex taking this one.
Well, to be honest, you're the best player to do it. All right, so you take half of both of these.
Isn't it evasion?
Yeah, with his evasion, he takes half since he passed it. That's what
If he
Witchcraft told
passes
me.
it, he takes none.
If he
If
passes,
he fails
takes
it, he
0.
takes half.
Okay.
Monks are very
Okay,
wily.
then you're fine then. Okay. So let me mark those guys off.
Yuri just
Alrighty.
goes,
And,
back
Yep.
at them.
all right. So next is Kiane. What you doing, buddy?
Okay. How's... Fuck. I don't want to blow up, say, and... Well, no, what...
I don't want you to blow me up either.
Okay,
BlowMeUpTom.com.
how much health does this one to my right have? Does he look like he's fine?
Come on.
Like, do any of the
He,
3 that are within my striking distance look like they've been hit yet?
The one behind you, yes. The one to your right, no. And the one to your upper left, no.
Okay, so the one that's in front of Horus.
Yes, the one in front of Horus, he looks very bad. He looks very. He's not showing blood, but the magma he's using is a lot.
Okay, I need to get some health back, so bonus action move Curse over to him.
Which one?
The one that is behind me and has taken damage.
Alrighty.
That's an 11. That's not that good. That's a 16.
Actually, okay, first of all, the 12 knocks him down.
Oh,
and-
he acts. His
and
AC is
he-
low then.
Well, yes. Your first was a 20. Your
11.
second was a
Disadvantage on
23.
attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, that's right. So 11. Okay, let me double check because I'm pretty sure that would hit him. Yeah, that just hits him, and the 16 hits him.
So
So the first one
so he took
actually
15
killed him.
hits. Okay, sweet. So that
Right.
would heal me for 12.
So we all need to make saves.
Yeah, I need a save from Kiane, Horus, and Say. Deck saves.
Dex saves.
Not my strong
Uh,
suit.
Damage.
Okay.
Since
Yes.
he died on the first hit, I'll just use the second hit on the guy to my right.
Okay. 11. I will not kill him, but
14.
let's.
Oh, no,
14
it is 11.
will still not
No.
kill him.
It's 14.
8. Okay, so
Goddamn it.
Puddles, you take half of Puddles, you take half this damage. Say and Kione, I'm sorry. Let me switch it out. Kione and Say, you take half. Puddles, you take all of this.
Okay.
2 damage. Woo! Don't know if you guys can survive that. All right, you said he has 14 damage on him. All right, he's looking pretty well
No, it was-
bloodied up.
It was 11. I was confusing myself for no real reason.
All right, and it's the one to your right. Okay. Horus, you can't move on.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking. Yeah, so
Oh,
okay.
okay.
If I go there, I
Alright,
can
this is a
hit.
4. This is an 11. All right. All right. So is that all for you, Kione?
That is all.
Fall
All
back.
right.
take a 5-foot step back.
Yeah, say you can still well, he'd have to take more than that because there's no room behind him just to take a 5-foot step. If he wants to
Onto
get
the
out
dead.
the room.
I mean, onto the dead.
I'll
If-
actually.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right. I'm looking at Yuri. Okay.
I guess I'll. Damn it.
They'll get one attack on you.
Yes.
I'll just stay where I am.
But that's
don't-
the best for the party because then the three of you can gang up on the one that comes up closer, and I can just dex dodge everything around me.
Like, two of them are going to get through anyway. Like, unless there's two people blocking the way, they can just surround
But
who's
but
up
you
there.
have that right now with Horus and Say.
Yeah.
But that way, there's only one attacking the two of you, and three attacking Keone.
Yeah.
But in terms of
I'll-
the explosions,
I'll stand still.
If I kill this one, I'm going to move here anyway, so... If I kill this one, I'm going to move there.
Say it is your turn.
Or if Say kills that one.
You are really worried that that there's now a monster over your dragon weapon.
Which is here, correct?
Yes, it's right there.
sing to it, my friend. Babies
Snacky,
love
snacky.
singing.
12 damage.
Little dragon
All right,
sword.
12 damage
kill
is
all of them.
just enough to kill it. So I need a reflex. Let me see if I have the right one. Are you not?
Kiana and Yuri as well. It's all three of you.
All right, so that's a 12. So I don't think that's enough to kill it. So the 12, it's still up there. So no one has to make dexterity saves yet. For some reason, this one isn't giving me the numbers, but it has its full hit points. So 12 brings it down to half. So it's still up there. Say
Didn't Kiana hit it?
Say's attacking.
No, but Kiana
I-
did 11 damage to it
I hit
before.
that one once for 11.
That you did for 11. So that is enough to kill. Okay, yeah. So I need dexterity saves from
So Say,
everybody except
One of us.
Horus. Everybody except Horus.
So just
Keone
you.
and I already gave ours.
So Say and Keone, you're fine. Yuri,
all three.
you take nothing. Keone and Say, you both will take half of this,
I take
which is 4 points of damage. All right.
And that one's
this
dead.
Get that out of the way.
I would like
Since they're small, they're not they don't cause difficult terrain or anything. And if you want to pick up your sword, obviously you can stay in your square and just do a bonus action to reach over and grab it.
Yes. Okay, I do it.
Now you feel a lot better that the sword is now in your hands.
Yes.
All right, you wish to move again, or are you gonna stay there?
I'm gonna back up one. No. No, I'm gonna. Isn't it better if we move up so that there's not gonna swarm us?
Yeah, but I can move up as well.
Yeah, I know. I know. Horse is coming
Alright.
next.
It's
yeah,
up to you.
Horse's next turn is.
Because I'm
Right
pretty
now.
squishy.
I've got 78 hit points.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah,
It doesn't
I'd
matter.
go
by the way.
forward.
Yeah, please go forward, horse.
Okay, so it's my
All
go.
right, so Horus, it's your go. Yep.
Radiance of the Dawn.
All right, 30 feet. So I think that'll hit.
I hit all
everybody.
of them, yeah. So I do 13 radiant damage. They all have to make Constitution saving throws, or take 13.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Just in case there's any more hiding in the lava.
You said con, right?
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Should be 9.
7, 8, 9, yeah. And then I'll swing with my bonus action with my spiritual weapon. That means my channel divinity is gone.
And what is the amount of damage they take if they don't pass your 15? Was it or 13?
13 damage.
Alright,
DC
and
is
what's-
15. DC
What's
is
the
15.
DC?
15. Yep.
All right, so this one in front of you takes all 13,
Mhm.
which he dies, so he will explode. We'll do all the damage you guys take in a minute.
Okay.
But that guy's dead. So miss and made it. So What's happened with 13?
6.
This one's also dead.
Do you still have your spiritual weapon going?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I just attacked with it, but we'll do this first because
Alright.
there's a lot of stuff going on.
Then, so this guy takes 7. This guy takes 13. 2 8s at the end, so they both take 13. Oh, and the one at the very end you must have hit because you see an explosion in the background.
Awesome.
All right, so I know looks like one in front of Keone exploded and the one in front of Horus exploded. So for Horus's, give me dexterity saves from Yuri, Keone, and Horus.
Mhm.
15 pass, Keone pass, Yuri pass. Okay, so Puddles and Keone.
11, I think was mine.
Oh, that was your spiritual weapon. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And 11 still passes, so
Nice.
so you guys take half.
Mhm.
Yuri, you nix this.
So 4.
So you both take 4. In front of Yuri, I need a dex save just from Yuri. 21. Okay, I'm not even gonna roll it because you would have passed it.
And then a
um,
15 for my spiritual weapon hitting this guy at the back.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
And you see another explosion in the background.
Oh no, sorry. It does a 15 hit. I was saying it's only 5 damage.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't 15. So
No, 15 was to hit.
5 damage. So it's okay. It does not explode, but it's back there still.
Nice. And I will stand where I am, because I assume Yuri's going to go ahead and just try finish him off. So me and Keone can hold the line.
You know Yuri well.
All right, Yuri, your turn, buddy. What you gonna do?
I attack the one to my top right.
Okay, one to your top right. Go ahead and roll. 20 hits for 8 damage. Let me see. He is still up, but he looks very sore.
Does the 13 hit?
13 does hit for 10. He dies. So before you move, roll me dex save.
Oh, before I move, dex save.
22, you're fine since you take half when you get it, and you got that.
You're
taking a
made for
dog, that's
fighting
pretty
these
cool.
people.
All right, so go ahead and swing and a miss at people. Come on, you can swing, you can miss. I'll let you.
Full your blows at the one north.
Okay. You're going kind of fast. So 13 does hit for 9 damage.
Total would be 19,
12.
22, 26
I'm
total.
I'm trying to see if this first one would kill it.
12 on the first one.
So the first one's going to hit for 12. It's going to kill it. Which also, Yuri, Keone, this is the one which is holding your thing on fire. So in a few seconds after its death, you feel the fire from your blade going away. And Yuri, make me another dex save.
Okay.
All right, you're fine. Do you have any blows for the one to your this area up here?
Yeah, 22 to hit, 14 damage.
All right. 14 is just enough to kill it, so make me a dex save again. All right, you're fine. I just make you take them because there's always a chance you'll fail.
Man, one of these
There's a small
days.
chance.
He is rolling like mostly 15s, and
Yeah, he's rolling good today. He's
Today,
rolling
you're
really
on fire.
awesome.
Yeah, this is one of the groups that I just roll fire.
Yeah, I think it's because of his new intelligence.
Yep.
He
Must
knows
be.
where to hit now.
Yep.
All right, Yuri, is that it for you?
My friends, I know now how to hit and dodge! Ha-ha! Yuri's just having a field day punching things smaller than him. He's just having a blast. Pun intended.
Fuck you.
So Yuri, are you going to? Is that all for you?
I will move forward one more space.
Okay. All right. See now.
I'll
First,
also very gentlemanly go, my enemies, would you like to go past me? And I'll look over my shoulder and wink at my party.
all right. So this guy has his breath back. All right, since you're there, he's just going to move up to here, and over his dead friend.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to go one more space farther?
Oh, I'm certain he's certain. Because right now, everybody's within his 15-foot breath weapon.
Well, that's
so
dumb.
Dex
And
save.
this guy's going to come over, come down here, and then he's just going to have some fun with you there too. So I need a dexterity save from Keone, Horace, and Say. Okay, Puddle. Okay, Horace, you got a 14. You're good.
Mhm.
Keone, you take all the damage, and Say you take Puddles, and Say you take half, and Keone, you take all.
Yep.
All right.
2d8.
So there you go.
You roll 2d6.
This
I thought
is
their breath is
the breath
2d6.
weapon is 2d6, isn't it?
Yeah, breath weapon is 2d6. It's when they it's their heat metal ability. That's a 2d8.
Alright.
But if you want more damage there, Keone, I can roll
No.
it.
No, I'm good.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
I need a quick bio.
Okay. Well, it is his body. Yes, we can wait for him. All right. So this guy is actually I'm not even gonna have him do that because Yuri will survive. Okay. So we're just gonna try to hit Yuri twice. I'm sure I'll miss him. There's a 19. All right, 18 and a 17. I think that misses him completely.
Yeah,
So
both miss.
he is fine. All right, Keanu, your turn, buddy.
Okay, move the curse over to this little prick.
Okay.
Is this the one that's been heat metaling me?
Yes, the one in front of Yuri.
Fuck that guy. That's a 22 for 15 damage.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Yuri killed that guy.
Okay, so
he
not at
he avenged you.
disadvantage.
No, your weapon is no longer hot, so you're at normal.
So
12
15
damage.
points of damage on the first swing.
Yep, that's gonna kill him. Roll me dex save, and when Yuri gets back, he can make me one too.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, Yuri,
Oh,
make me dex save.
That was a quick pop.
And I am better than ever.
Is it because you peed?
Yeah.
All right,
I had to go.
Keanu, you take half, and Yuri go and you take nothing. So Keanu, you take 4. You take 2.
Okay,
This guy's dead.
walk right here. And take one more swing.
Which one? Left or right? Left or in front of you?
One right in front of me for
Okay.
10 points of damage, because I think 15 hits these guys.
Oh yeah, and that kills him too. So give me dexterity saves from Keanu and Yuri.
Nope.
All right, so you take all
Yuri, Jesus Christ.
all of this, Keanu and Yuri. You haven't been touched at all by these flames.
Yeah,
Right.
I feel bad about being so scared of these little fuckers.
How do you have no? Oh, because you've got the new luck stone. I was like, how are you rolling 9?
Yeah.
Luck stone
Plus
then.
1 to
Well-
skills and saving throws.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's pretty fucking amazing.
And that luck stone is nice. Okay,
Yeah, that was a good trade.
besides, how often is she gonna get dragon bones in that place anyway? All right, so next is Say.
Oh, no. Next time I go in there and I try to sell her my broken dragon bone short bow.
Well, I doubt she'll take broken stuff.
She'll be like, it would be nice if it was together.
Maybe we should just kill a dragon to trade for all her magical items.
Oh, new game plan. Yes. My friend, what a wonderful idea you had.
I mean, we're bound to
I-
find something interesting in here.
I'm
Alright,
assuming that at this point I can't really do much because I can't get to anything.
Do you have a bow?
I do, but I'm holding 2 swords, and it would take me like I wouldn't be able to shoot.
Can't you drop them on the ground
Throw
and pull
your
the bow out?
sword.
Like,
You
I
can-
could drop them on the ground.
Don't
you-
drop the baby!
I'm dropping the baby.
Well, actually, for that one, you're kind of like gingerly putting it down, but it's still the same bonus action to drop or free action.
Okay.
You just do it very gingerly because you know there's a baby inside.
mean-
All right, and short bow. So
Hey Yuri, I hope you didn't
Okay.
mind an arrow in the butt.
roll me a 1d4.
You're not used
This is
to.
gonna have-
Sorry.
Yeah, do hit me. Do hit me.
All right. Actually, I think he may have. Hold on. He rolled a 4. All right. No, I'm sorry. Actually, you've done this much worse. As you go to draw your bow, the string snaps, and you actually drop the arrow in the foot for as much damage as you just shot for it. So you basically did 21 points of damage to your foot.
Are you kidding?
No, half that. Let's say 11.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Because the string broke and the thing fell, so you get most damage coming from the string whapping you in the face, and
Oh.
the actual arrow dropping into your boot and sticking there and hitting your big toe.
Okay.
Me and Yuri didn't see this.
I'm feeling really bad, and no one saw that.
Oh, is your sword on the floor?
Yes.
He just used his he dropped both his swords, used a short bow, but now his short bow is broke and he's taking 11 points of damage.
Is the weird baby dragon sword drinking his blood?
No, it is not.
Oh, it's not.
Can I
it's
pick
not
my
sucking.
weapons back up? Throw the sharp bow to the side.
Yes, you can.
Does it burst into fire?
The bow to the side, it doesn't burst, but since it's so close to the wall, it
Feeling
does
toasty.
start to turn black.
I assume it's my go now.
Yes, and his
You
horses
Dante?
go.
Alright, I Sacred Flame. He needs to make a Dexterity saving throw. It will take 8 damage. And
Dexterity
then
saving throw.
I'm going
What is
to
his Dex is
Spiritual
plus
Weapon.
1.
Oh, damn.
Oh, don't even worry about that. Let's
Yeah.
just do this instead.
It's
All right,
dead.
so he takes 8 damage from the sacred thing.
And then 14 damage from my Spiritual Weapon.
Fuck that guy extra.
I just shoot a dragon's
Alright.
head, like divine
So
light shoots
27
and
is
zooms
good,
and
so
hits
go
him.
ahead and roll damage of a. There you go, 14.
Yeah,
So
just
he-
smashes him
he
on the
is
back of
dead
the head.
and explodes. So I need a Dex save from Keone and
Like-
Yuri.
Also going to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a second.
11?
An 11 is just enough to pass Yuri.
Damn it, I was wanting to get some damage from these things.
All right, Keone, well, there's no way for you to take damage from them unless you fail completely. And I think you have taken some damage. Not a
No,
lot
I,
of damage. but
I
some
have,
damage.
but I mean, like,
Meanwhile, say in the back, 7 hit points.
oh shit!
All right.
Damn!
You take 3 points of damage there, Keone.
It's because I took
I'm-
16 in one hit.
60?
16, and I couldn't half it.
How many hit points do you have?
46.
What happened? Oh, the spiders.
Yes. Probably. Well, I healed after that, but not to full health.
I don't know how much damage I took total.
I
I
couldn't.
think I
half,
healed 12. Like 3 times.
I did. I couldn't half the poison. I could only half it once.
Haha, my friends, these sleepwalking devils pose no match for us. Oh, my God, say, you're injured.
Yeah, I'm injured.
Can I
I'm not
run
going
over
to
to
put
him
away
and
this
do a medicine check?
I don't know what it'll do, but you can do it.
Yeah, I don't know what you. I mean,
He's just role playing.
oh, okay.
Well, I mean, like he shot himself in the foot and the area's hot. I don't want him to have, like,
Can you just pull it out?
I mean, like, I want to make sure his foot's okay for the hot terrain going ahead.
Yuri pulls the arrow. It makes it worse.
Oh, my friends, you're bleeding everywhere!
I'm just gonna go ahead and take one of my potions. I'm taking the big one.
Should we have a rest instead? Maybe.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm
Let's take a rest.
I'm totally down for a short rest if everyone else is.
I'm
Maybe
okay with it.
maybe go to like
While you're doing
this
the short
chamber.
rest, Yuri's gonna go out here and look around. This looks mightily suspicious.
I cast guidance on you before you go out there, just in case you need to roll a check of some sort.
All right, guys. Y'all did really good this game. So give everybody some inspiration, some real inspiration,
Womp womp. I already.
and
I already
then
have it.
then your XP is 1,875.
Cool. Are we calling it there?
1,875.
Yeah, and with 2 minutes to go, I say this is a good place to stop for the night.
Okay. While we're short resting, I'm gonna pull out that medicine kit I got all those times ago, and start applying some kind of burn cream to my hands and body.
You can try.
Can I investigate to see if the things dropped any like pieces of a key or anything when they like exploded? Like, do I see anything in the room that would be a part of a key?
Actually, no. If you want to do an investigate check, you can. But as you go through the room, you notice that this was just looks like to be like their breeding place, because this led straight to a dead end.
Okay, and there's
So you
no
cannot
key or
find
anything. Okay.
Yeah, you got 11, so you can't really find the key or anything.
So we go back to that room where the spiders were, and we rest there. Oh no, let's rest here because it's a dead end, like in the hallway.
Yeah.
So we rest in the
Now,
hallway.
this is my question: are you resting inside of the lava cavern, or,
No.
or on the outside?
In the hallway.
That would be unpleasant.
Okay, good. Because if you stood in there, I need a check from you.
Okay.
All right. So you guys go there. You guys can take your short rest and get back all your spells and stuff. You get back on the short rest.
Second. Oh, I didn't use my second wind. I used my conserve.
Keanu, for your
Okay.
luck, you get just roll a 1d3 minus 1 to see how many you get back.
I don't get lux on short rests.
That's right. It's a long rest. Gotcha. Okay.
I don't get any
Also,
spells back.
I don't
but-
roll to recover luck. I just recover. them.
Yeah.
Oh,
sleep.
they do. Okay.
I get all that back. I'm gonna cast a hit dice.
In the fight, I
My fighter one.
use 2 luck, so I still have 1 left until we long rest again.
Alright, I get 14. I'm at max, I think. So 14, 7, 7. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
shoot!
at max.
No, I don't get my key back.
So
After resting,
73,
help them look in the room.
78. Yeah, I'm at
Gotta
max.
be some.
Okay. As an Oni, I still don't get my key back.
Well, here's the thing: you're a monk, and even though you went through that trial, you still only get your key back on a long rest, even though you're
And-
an Oni.
As an Oni, I don't get my once per day spells back, quote unquote.
Only after a long rest.
Hmm.
My friends, this area, it is doing mayhem with my spell casting.
What what tunnel was this one down? It was the middle one, wasn't it?
No, it was the one. Here, let's
So this one here?
one up.
This one.
This one. It was down this one right here. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me.
I thought it was this
Yes, Keanu, you have that right. You guys went down this tunnel, and you haven't been down this tunnel.
one. Alright, I'm
yet.
just gonna mark it so
And
that we know where
And
we
you
are.
scouted
Man.
some here.
God, Yuri doesn't have any of my standard will. My standard me. I go into a dungeon equipment. Like I have a chainmail sack. I have 5 other sacks. Like these minfants, did they drop anything?
No,
Are
they just crumbled to whatever they're made of, a very hot rock.
They
Is
exploded.
there any valuable ore from them?
No,
Keep dreaming.
unfortunately not.
That's what the chainmail sack's for. Which I don't have.
Personally, why would you bring a chainmail? Well, I mean, to me, if you actually had a chainmail sack, it would get hotter and hotter, and even though it was against your clothes, it would get through the clothes eventually. The further you went into this cavern.
While
As
we're
a monk, I
resting,
just tie the chainmail sack to my staff, which I gave away, and I'd hit people with the blazing hot chainmail bag.
Actually, that would be kind of cool.
There's a reason for everything.
So how much experience did we get as well? Was 1,000?
1,875.
I'm at 38,487.
That's nice. And with the while we're resting, can I just quickly cast Detect Magic as a ritual, and just see if there's anything in the room or anything around us that's magical?
Yes. After after you finish doing your detect magic, everything around you detects as magic except for the magma mythics. The wall, the floor, the ceiling, the lava in the other room, it all just glows a bright magical aura
Okay.
of
So essentially, that was a wasted spell slot.
pretty much.
Yeah. All right.
Does
That's
it
fine.
Did a 16 investigation show anything in the room?
I already
no.
did investigation.
Dang it.
Does the magic aura pulse? Is this the missing heart of a dragon?
But there's nothing specifically in this area. Okay. Well, I assume this is gonna be a big dungeon, so we got shit to explore.
That's a nice thought, though. If I make another dungeon, I might do that.
Cool. So we're calling it there then.
Yes, we are. We're gonna call it here for the night. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, man. Thanks again.
That was good. That was good. That was a hot session.
And it's gonna get hotter, baby.
I love my fucking Hexblade's curse. That saved me so hard.
Everyone has a lot of survivability, except for Say.
Yeah, Say, I'm sorry, buddy. You're gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, his
But-
survivability comes from his
Ability
Rogue
to step away
actions.
from things.
But like Kione and Yuri can heal themselves, and I obviously can heal. But as long as I keep
Oh
Say
shit!
out, you
Yeah,
guys.
I can heal myself. I'm back at the full
Ju-
points from my.
Just so you guys know, this is my first time drawing a dungeon of this size. So,
I think it's gone well.
Yeah, it was good,
probably
man.
take us several sessions to go through it, though. But
That's fine.
it's fine.
We haven't had a
I
dungeon
think
crawl
you'll
yet.
enjoy it. I mean, I put the magma myths in there just because they fit the theme, and I thought their explosions would be interesting because I didn't think they'd actually kill you guys or anything.
Yeah, I assumed there would be lots of fire-related things in here.
I do feel kind of silly for having the panic at the horde. There was a whole bunch of them, though. I will say that I was all on my own, and there was a bunch.
Dude, if you
Man,
didn't,
So, in
I love
fairness,
that.
if
we
you had
fought
no
them
evasion,
inside that room, things would have been a lot worse.
if it was
Yeah.
me or Kione instead of you at the front at the end, like you had like 5 or 6 saves where you took no damage. Like you would have taken 20 to 30 damage from those if you didn't have evasion.
Oh, for sure.
So like they're pretty dangerous, even though you like countered them completely.
It's only because we're particularly good at deck saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pointing out the counter to a problem. Yuri was the counter to this problem, not the problem with the challenge rating. Just putting it out there. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm kind of curious to see if Yuri's new personality sticks. I kind of hope it does. It's a lot of fun.
I like it.
I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we'll see when you start aiding people how it goes from there. But
But being a dodgy potion, like maybe it'll wear off, at some
Yeah,
point.
who
Like
knows?
there's no telling. But I'm gotta say I'm happy with what's happening.
Nah, this permanent. You're stuck like this.
I'm hoping, but we'll see.
You knew.
8, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3.
And
yeah, I'm
did-
at 3,
did-
4, 8, 7.
Everyone here, I gave you all inspiration.
Yeah,
I think I've been given inspiration twice in a row where I already
Yeah.
had it now.
Oh
it
yes.
might
Yeah.
have been 3 times for me.
Well, you guys have done such a good job, like role playing your stuff. And when Yuri handed over his bone staff, I thought that was cool.
I thought that was a damn good trade.
Yeah, that's
I know how
amazing.
good
Very
those
good
love
trade.
stones are.
Oh yeah, that was a great trade. Bone Staff didn't even. It just looked cool.
That's why you have
It
plus
gave
9
me
to your
a
dex.
a D8 on 2 attacks out of 4 instead of a D6 on 4.
Yeah, but you can get another
Yeah.
staff.
Yeah, it was
made of wood.
non-magical. Just don't tell Thanet. He might kill me.
Yeah, he probably would. He also wouldn't be very happy about the broken bow.
Not my fault. not my fault. Also, he doesn't know about that.
It's okay. I will explain to him why you don't have the dragon bones.
They were lost in a pit of lava when we were chased
See?
by Mephids.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
really quickly, instead of saying lost in, say lost for, and then just really hurry past that.
Yeah. So Yuri kind of got swallowed by a black dragon for like a full minute. His skin was fucking wrecked, and the bones, they just kind of melted off. Really acidic in black dragons, you know?
Yeah.
So before we leave, I see Keone and Yuri has put themselves into the chamber. Are they sleeping there for the night?
No.
I'm not
No, we're-
sleeping in there.
We just
No,
had a
no,
short
I was-
rest.
Cozy.
I was just investigating to see if there was some hint of a key, and then Horace did, or Keone did a search.
Actually, I'm
So,
sorry.
Our
Since
characters weren't sleeping, right? We were just short resting.
Short
you
rest.
guys actually went in there, so how many people went inside to search the cave?
Oh.
Horace
Yuri
definitely
did.
did. Horace
Yeah,
did.
Yuri. Okay, so give me con saves from all three of you.
Just to like see if we could find anything.
Can I use
I'm
the
just gonna
advantage
use
I
my
had,
luck
this-
or I
Oh.
gained advantage?
This is a special. Yes, since you've been here before, you get
Okay.
advantage.
16.
Okay, so Puddles, you.
So that would have been an 18.
All right,
well,
that
well,
would have been a
this,
19 plus.
well, this is just for Yuri since he's been in there before. Keone and Puddles, you guys are yours. Puddles, you're fine because you just made that save. Keone, you have one level of exhaustion on you.
Could I not have used the inspiration from the session before?
Well, yeah, if you want to. I thought you had to say you're using that before you
I
roll.
thought you said you were already at
can-
18.
I can
Luck that shit.
roll again.
Roll
Yeah,
again?
lucky.
Okay.
With advantage because he said he wanted to use his inspiration, so he rolled a 15,
Yuri,
right?
okay, 15 is just enough. Okay, so you do not have exhaustion. But go ahead and
I don't
mark
know.
off the inspiration.
Yeah, because my
Oh,
investigation.
I thought we were using the inspiration that we had before you gave us inspiration.
Well, here's the thing: they don't stack.
Which is why I was asking
use
for
it-
the one before I was. Okay.
No, I was just giving you advantage because you entered the room a second time.
It's alright. We won't use it
Still
next
got
session anyway.
inspiration.
10.
In that case, I'll just have used luck. It would have done the same stuff.
Puddles,
I'll get luck
we
back
went
later.
in there. You were fine, but you didn't see any.
12.
You
Doesn't
didn't
see
find
nothing.
any type of key or anything.
I go back, and that's where we have a short rest, and I suppose that's where we'll pick
But
up.
before he goes, I good naturedly, very far away from the edge, kind of start goosing him. Oh no! I'll push you into the lava. I'm not gonna do that.
Horace is basically.
I make
just
a
ignoring
mage
you.
hand on Yuri's back that gives him just a little push.
I punch the shit out of your mage hand. I turn around and I'm just like. "Da-da-da-da-da-da-da!"
Your hand just goes through it and it slowly gives you the bird before vanishing.
Nice. Cool. So we'll pick up where we are for next week.
Yes, this is where you guys have been, and we'll say it's after your short rest.
Sweet.
Because I
Awesome.
think you all rolled health and stuff for your
Yeah,
short,
yeah, yeah.
short,
And
short
I got
rest
my
already.
abilities back.
And retroactively, I'm gonna say that because like it was a while back that I took damage, I'm gonna say that my flurry of blows healed me back up. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, what if you got like.
Okay.
I only took 4 damage. Like I did more than that in my flurry of blows.
Okay. Well, guys, eventually the retroacting will stop, but we'll say you're all healed up.
Yeah, you would have done
Will
like.
it retroactively have stopped when I remember all of my character?
Maybe.
Well, I'm looking at one attack
That would
here,
be
and you did
swell.
7 damage there with just 1, so you would have got at least 7 back. But yeah, you, like Brian said, you should remember.
All
It's
right,
okay, we'll
guys.
remind you. By yelling at you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Yuri, remember your fucking health!
Yeah, but Yuri's smarter now. Like you don't have to be such an asshole. Yuri, look.
Hey, whether you're smart or not, they can be assholes. It's up to them.
Well, that's
You
true.
could just be
I
a
mean,
smarter asshole.
I'm fairly intelligent, and I'm a fucking dick. Just a heads up. I don't know if anyone caught that bear one shot I was doing, but if we ever need to do a one shot, I can run that
I'm-
just to like fill up a game session.
As
I'd
in
be
a-
down
a
to
bear
heist some
one?
honey.
Honey heist.
I like caught like a little bit of it, and I was very confused and didn't know what was going on.
I was very uncomfortable with the guy that looked like he ate people, and I was not at all put at ease that the first thing that he actually did was eat a small girl. That was the first thing he
What?
did.
He ate a small girl?
Yeah, that was the first thing he did as the character, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't like him being here at all.
He's the secret sociopath player.
In the I can easily outrun you until I run into your saw trap, and then I'm fucked.
I'd be down for a one shot with you if we have a session that Brian can't make it to.
But that's a super easy one shot, and
Seems
you know,
fun.
just in the
Also-
bag, easy to pull up.
While we're here
Nice.
as well, so Brian, Jim, and Will, you guys were keen for the Mega Dungeon stuff?
I
Yeah,
am very
yeah,
keen for
yeah,
that.
I'm very-
It
It depends
depends
on
on
the
the day, and I know your time frame is a little off for
Yeah. Well, I'm
for
pretty
the states.
well. I'm flexible because I'll be in Canada. But
Oh.
you said, Jim, Thursdays you could maybe do. What would be
Yeah,
like the earliest
Thursdays
time?
are the better days during the week.
And you can only do after 5 o'clock. Is that right, Will?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
So what
yeah.
would be the
After
earliest?
5 o'clock? I
Central
play
time?
on Fridays. I
Yeah, Central Time.
tentatively
Yeah. It's like
started
3 your time.
a Thursday game, but it's breaking a lot of my rules for a game.
Okay.
I do not play games with the DM's significant other in the group. It always leads to problems, and it is obviously proving the point.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I'm probably going to do it on Thursday. And I was thinking 8 o'clock my time, which would be 4 o'clock your time. Say, is that too early?
Is that CST?
No, CST
So-
would be 6 o'clock. I think. I have to double check all the
6
times,
o'clock
but
CST? Okay, yeah.
6 o'clock
that'd be good.
CST, which would be 8 o'clock my time, which would be 4 o'clock say time.
So
gym time.
I generally work 8 to 4, but like after I go to work, I go to the gym. So
Okay.
I won't be home until like 5 or 6. If you have to do it without me, that's okay because I
Okay.
have so much other shit to do anyways.
Yeah, and like Thursday was the best day for it for you. Like, can you do?
That's my best day. Usually, I'm not home till 7, 6:30, 7 o'clock.
We'll talk about it in the Discord and stuff, but
Okay.
yeah, it'll probably.
Kill them all.
Totally fine.
Kill them all, Puddles.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on the on the Thursday if you could make it, so that because I think that was your best day, but maybe
Yeah,
it doesn't really
it's-
bother me what day it is. But
I will say straight up, say if you don't think you can make it, I would prefer to stay with the group. I really like keeping my word.
yeah,
I haven't given them my word yet. I like to play a couple of sessions before I'm like, yeah, you guys are all right. And like I was saying, got a confrontational party member that's not getting
yeah,
any guidance.
fair
Ah.
enough.
You gotta get reprimanded every now and again for being a douche nozzle.
Hey, you
So
can
this is
only
true.
be an 8-foot-tall, 4-legged cat person without people saying shit for so long. And
What
I
the fuck?
didn't do that for very long without being called a racist. Not a racist. Grew up around racists, and I was kind of excited about my character.
Well, if it's a cat person, that's speciesism.
It's a horse-sized cat person. You have to mention it. You have to say that. Like I'm
Yeah.
from Waterdeep. I don't have those there.
Like, what the
Yeah, yeah.
don't-
Wasn't even what the fuck are you? I was just like, oh, goodly cat lady.
How?
Okay.
I don't think tabaxis get that big.
Oh,
That makes
Tabaxi's
sense.
got that fucking big. And her whole game plan, people kept dropping out of the session. We stalked goblins back to a cave, and there's like 12 goblins in the cave, and she's the thief. She's like, oh, I'll just put a tripwire in front of the cave, and it'll be fine. I'm like, oh my fucking god, that's not how that shit works. You don't just put a rope in front of a cave and kill 12 goblins. There's 3 of us. I'm a fucking wizard at first level. I will die if they look at me.
She was expecting to kill him just by tripping them over a wire.
I don't know what she was expecting. Like, just me explaining, hey, that's a bad idea was a whole thing.
Is she like
That
first
does not sound fun.
new
that
to
does not
D&D?
sound fun at all.
It,
no.
it's not going to work out long term, but they're brand new DMs and they're kind of co-DMing it, and one of them's playing. I'd kind of like to help them out a little bit before I just bail.
Yeah, there's a big learning process, especially with people that like if she hasn't
Yeah.
played before either. Like, I
Well,
think
they played
everyone
a lot
in
of Pathfinder, which is kind of upsetting because you ought to know this shit if
yeah
you played Pathfinder. That's more rule intensive.
yeah
I think it's sometimes useful to like you could find the videos of hey, these are the different types of players you could run into and be like, yeah, just maybe recognize how you're playing and be a little more party friendly.
yeah. Being
Just a little bit.
cohesive with the party is pretty important.
No,
It is
I've
a group
intentionally
game.
played some assholes. Yuri is one of them, but
Well, no, there's
Well,
a difference between
bring
just
the
playing an
party.
asshole character and being an asshole player.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
even
yeah,
Yuri.
there's a
Difference
huge
between
difference.
Character
Huge
and player. I
difference.
mean,
Yuri has never
Yuri
like
is
been
an asshole character.
yeah, he's never
Will is
been
not.
against the
Yuri's a
party
funny
though.
asshole.
Oh,
Yuri's a
incidentally, I
funny
did my
asshole
first
character.
PC kill in years last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were playing a pirate campaign, and me and another character was cursed. I was cursed to just like I need liquor, and if I smell it or see it, I can't control myself. And the other one is actively forced to fight against the party. I picked up on it very subtly, but he killed our captain, and it was like the last straw after a whole bunch of shit, and I just fucking murdered him. But it was all okay. I okayed it out of character with everybody. It's like, dude, my character, like, that's the last straw. But if it's gonna, be a problem, I won't do it. It was all
Yeah.
okay. And
You'll break character if like the party wants that. But
yeah,
like,
if it's gonna really disrupt the game, I won't do it. But I'm just saying, me as a character, I mean, he just killed the fucking captain of
yeah.
the ship.
yeah.
God damn. But it's been a long time since I had a PC death. Intentional.
Yeah.
oh wow, yeah.
Doesn't happen that
Sometimes
often.
you gotta do it.
Alright guys, well I gotta go. I'll message
Alright.
you all about the
Yep.
stuff. Maybe if I can do 5 o'clock your time, Jim, which would be like 9
back to
o'clock
the
or
point,
7
yeah,
o'clock.
Sorry about the tangent.
No, like I was just thinking about it as we were talking about it. Because like
If
I
Jim
literally
can
have
make
no
it, I am happy to drop that group. If
Yeah.
Jim can't make it, I would prefer not Wednesday.
yeah, because I want
And
5
not Friday.
people and I really like playing with you guys. So if I can
Well,
get as many people
My
as I
problem
can, that would be
is
awesome.
that on Wednesday I also have a game, but I'm not really into them too much yet. So if we need to, I can probably quit the group if we have to go on Wednesdays.
But yeah,
So I could
I'll
do-
try for Thursday.
So the issue is that I could do Thursday if it was at 5, but only like once. Like I already have to leave work early some days, so
Yeah.
like it would be just a lot.
But like, could you consistently do every Thursday at that time? If I did it at
No,
5?
That's what I'm saying. Is like 5 would still not be.
Oh,
Like
okay,
5
yeah. Okay, well then maybe I might have to do it without you,
Yeah, I think so too.
because we're going
Like,
to be literally on
I
other sides
can't
of the
be
country.
Flexible, unfortunately, I just have such a. packed
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no, that's
sorry.
fine.
Not Wednesday.
Wednesday he will have. God damn it.
I know.
Alright, Yuri,
Fridays
stop-
are
stop
definite
being
no
such
go.
a diva.
Prefer not Wednesday, but that's easily dropped.
Well, to be honest, if it's not Thursday, it doesn't matter what day. I don't want it to be on the weekend because we already have like a Sunday afternoon thing, and like I want to explore and do my things because I'm going to Canada.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah,
So I want my
Watch
weekends
out
open.
for the SJWs though.
The what?
kill them all.
God damn it,
Canada-
guys.
Social justice warriors are really annoying.
Social
They're
justice
annoying
warriors.
everywhere. They're particularly bad in Canada in terms of North America.
Okay. Well,
Also,
I'll keep an eye
Bubbles,
out.
When
Yeah.
you do the video, can you just can you make some timestamps for whenever you kill them?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'll also whoever's
I hate
well.
you
I think at
guys.
this point it's gonna be Will and Brian, but I'll give you some information on stuff because I'm gonna be.
Just
Yeah.
make some timestamps so I could jump straight to whenever you kill them and watch their death.
All right.
Well,
I'll make that happen.
I'm wanting to roll. It's level 3, right, Puddles?
Starting level 3.
Yeah.
Every dungeon, like it's 8-part dungeon. At the end of every dungeon, you'll grow a level, and each dungeon should be a session. So it's like 8 weeks, and you should end at like level 10.
I would be inclined to roll a level 3 totem barbarian, so I'm just immune to half damage to everything except force.
And that you'll definitely be useful in that. But
Make
just
your highest,
it's like
no,
puzzle.
make your highest stat intelligence.
It's not going to be
I-
RP. It's going to be like puzzle dungeon, trying to like slog through it. Basically, it's not like there's not much of a story. Like there's a storyline, but it's not going to be narrative focused. It's going to be on dungeon focused because I want to build my dungeon building skills.
Oh, nice. Because I was thinking of either doing a rogue or a moon druid.
A rogue would be very useful for the traps
You know what'd be
because there's
cool?
going to be
A
traps
rogue
everywhere.
that search for traps.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do that.
You could always be
One time.
You could be a
You could be a
Right,
moon
you
druid
could
who
always be a
looks for traps.
mastermind rogue. Those are pretty good.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to read
Yeah.
up on rogues.
If
'cause
I
I've
remember,
never played a rogue.
I think Mastermind Rogue gets a thing that lets them like use their bonus action to direct an ally for advantage on
Yeah,
something. Right?
yeah, help. You
Yeah.
give the help action as a bonus
Yes.
action, which is fucking awesome.
So Puddles, put me down as a rogue, and I will read up on the rogues and in the Xavier's Guide, see what new stuff they got in there, and go from there.
You
Cool.
have I think in the book you have Swashbuckler, Mastermind, and what else?
Yeah.
man.
Also, no, like I'll give you the details, but there's not going to be no UA. It's like only the core book, Xanathars, Volos, all that sort of stuff. Nothing that's outside of what's been
Man.
officially released.
Gotcha.
I just got a new character idea, like a really greasy Igor character that's a mastermind rogue. Yes, do it this way.
Great.
All right.
No.
Keep that one.
To the left.
Cool.
Keep that one in mind for when Brian finally TPKs us and we all roll our
Oh,
joke
man.
characters.
Yeah.
No,
Next week
like,
when we
I
die.
have too many characters to play. That's my problem.
Oh, guys,
I know
and
that feeling.
before y'all leave, I know we decided to get a 5th character, but introducing them right now in this dungeon will be insanely
Yeah.
hard.
Now we'll
mean,
finish the
let's-
dungeon and then we can look for
Do you wanna
people
do
while
the-
we're doing that.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Do you guys want to do the dungeon first and then look for somebody?
Sure.
I would
Yeah.
say like you could maybe start looking and
Yeah.
start the
Yeah.
whole like
Yeah.
process, but not maybe like
Yeah.
doing,
I'll
We
just-
gotta
2 sessions.
we gotta make double sure that they're gonna be an awesome person
Yeah,
and that
for
they're not
those-
gonna bail again.
Yes.
Agreed.
No
Priority to that.
bailers.
This was like,
Secondary.
I really want
to,
to do this. I really want to do this, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Yeah, I guess I'm leaving."
Gone.
I was like, "All right."
I don't
This
know
is
if he
the
got mad
We had our
because,
fifth player bail.
It's
isn't
just
it?
the
Yeah.
right group dynamic for him. I don't know why.
So
It's also
priority,
like
good people. Secondary, caster or tank. Thirdary,
I don't
preferably
think
both.
I don't think we
They
need a
have to be
tank
willing
or
to
a
not take
caster.
things too seriously.
I
Yeah,
think
we're
We fuck
very-
off a lot.
We're a very joking group.
I think a caster or a tank. Like I don't think we necessarily need anything because like look at Yuri. He has 19 AC. He can give himself fucking 25 AC whenever he wants. He's like basically
24.
a tank. Like any.
Yeah,
I think we need a
more of
caster if
utility
anything.
Caster would probably be
Utility or
good. Or like
caster.
a wizard or something.
I don't think we need a tank.
Wizards are pretty cool. Bards are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorcerers
like,
are
Druid,
very
sorcerer,
blasting.
bard, like any of those would
Just
be
like-
fine.
Because right now I'm our only arcane caster and I don't got shit for spells.
Yeah. And I can shoot fireballs, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Which
Uh,
didn't help this time.
No.
I don't know if fireballs in this dungeon would work for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Maybe
realizing
if we
that's why I
make it-
changed my spells
Maybe
up.
if he throws a few fireballs, it'll get so hot that it stops being hot. Because we're dead.
2 negatives make a positive. Old Yuri.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, guys, I want to
Yeah, I'm gonna go as well.
let y'all go because I am hungry.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah,
see you
sorry
all
to
next
tie you
week.
up with that.
No,
See you all next week.
See you
Good
next
luck
week,
with
guys.
your Mega Super Death Dungeon puddles.
we'll do.
Alright,
I'll
see
send
you
you guys
soon.
information and stuff. All right,
All
see you.
right, thanks.